It's October 1st, and we are starting to finally cool down. When I say cool down, I mean the low 90s, and that fall's starting to kick in for us. It's crazy how late it happens geographically in Vegas. I mean, obviously it's the desert, but I'll take it. I've been feeding these girls like crazy, and I uh, I think they really did a great job since they've been in this new pond. I haven't been taking any out. I haven't been measuring. Just seeing them day to day. Some of them are more shy than others, obviously, still, and there's nothing I can do about that. Um, again, as I talked about earlier, sometimes it's behavioral traits rather than just genetic and bloodlines. But the ones that do want to come up and eat are certainly eating a lot. I'm going to start slowing down. I probably have 8 pounds left of growth, and I'm going to run through that. I'm going to try to run through that this next week, and then I will turn to a different pellet. Maybe not wheat germ right away, but something else. I think after this bag of growth, I'm going to be done with growth for the season. I'm putting new lights in tomorrow because I didn't like the way those lights work. Those were more floodlights, so I'm going to put them on the side of the house, and then I will be adjusting new lights. These really big LEDs that are going to just focal on anything that it shines on. I can't adjust it; they're pre-adjusted, so there's going to be some dead spots, but it is what it is. Lighting's been kind of hard to create from this size pond in this shape. I didn't run any electrical into over here. There's no electrical in the back. There's actually no electrical in any of these pockets in here. So I could do that separately and go from the back and wire each one and connect it to my outdoor landscape lighting, but I haven't done that yet. So it's been really difficult. You kind of see here the whole shape of the pond, and even from the house line, as close as it is, that's still 14 feet and 3 feet across. So it's got its distance. So lighting has been kind of tough. I should have focused more on that when we were building. I would have maybe gone back and done some posts on each corner to shine down. And I could now, but I would be having to take out pavers I already put in, and I'm pretty much done with stuff like that. So lighting is an issue that we're working on, but I think it could be solved pretty soon. I haven't been keeping the lights on too much just because you can't really see much at night. Right now is a good time to film because you get natural light with the sun setting and pond and floodlight, and it makes a good combination to see some color, and at least when they're up at the surface. At the bottom you can't really see them, but the ones that are coming up to eat, you can see the color pretty well in their bodies. That new Kikukuru is just a madman when she comes to eating. She eats as much as the Chagoi. I hope her behavior stays the same. That Goshiki over there is the hardest fish I can get to come up to eat. I intentionally leave when I feed just based off of her so she can get up and eat. And that's important to me because sometimes you can have really nice fish and great bloodlines, but if they don't come up or if they feel weird, and you lose a summer, it's really devastating because their full potential is not reached yet then. But no parasites, no weird things right now. I'm doing a big water change. I've been doing not as much water change because it's so much water, and I was running a little few inches a day, and kind of been backing up and doing like once a week, and then just doing maybe 8 to 10 inches. I'm running about 1,000 gallons out of that thing coming into the pond, so I know that basically how much I would need to take down if I want to take it for about an hour and fill it up. But I go to Japan in 2 weeks, and hopefully I'll be coming back with something special. Something that's not in the pond that I should have. And right now, since they're eating, I just keep, or since I'm draining. Draining for me is, even though I feed a lot, draining for me, I feed the most. I'll add that extra scoop or 2 scoops while I'm feeding, or while I'm draining, just because new water's being put in and skimmers are turned off, and I know I can just pump them full of food. So I kind of feed a little more when I do my heavy water changes, or if I know I'm going to do a water change, I'll feed a lot, kind of based off of before and after water changes. But this stuff will be eaten in the next couple minutes. Try to get a video tomorrow and see if I can see a difference in the growth and the color of the clarity of the water compared to when I first put them in. I think it's going to be pretty much the same, but we'll see.